Right, good morning all. Hopefully I sound a bit more awake, alive, happier, I'm going to call it. Um, Less tired, hopefully. The man in the picture, Ernie Shavers. Um, Obviously, any of us boxing fans know what Ernie Shavers did in his career. He basically scared the living daylights out of people with power maybe never seen before or since. You know what I mean? And he could knock a house down when he hit, you know. But yeah, my point about Ernie Shavers is just how different boxers are to some of the complete oafs you get commenting on YouTube, the YouTube hard men. Now, you know, you'll get people on YouTube talking like the Ernie Shavers, Mike Tyson. There's a couple of guys in particular who everywhere, no matter what you say to them, you could be talking about a little kitten, and every word's F this, F that. I'll do this to you, I'd do that. So, you know, these buffoons talk like they think they're Mike Tyson, Ernie Shavers, George Foreman, rolled into one, you know. They're not. They're not, you know. Chances are they rarely go out the house if the sun's shining because it's a bit too hot, you know. But that's by the by. That's getting into silly talk like what they do. So, by contrast, when you meet someone like Ernie Shavers, who I've met on numerous occasions here in Liverpool, not for a number of years now, one thing and another, I don't live back here full time, actually. I flip back and forth between here and the south coast. But you meet Ernie and you hear about this fearsome reputation of, you know, 68 knockouts, and I mean knockouts, you know, knock people just haven't moved for like 10 minutes or more, and lots of other things that I wouldn't say. But you meet Ernie and he's the nicest guy you could meet. And I mean, I know you hear this about everyone, but he really, really is. I think the first time I met him, I'd have been somewhere around about 18, 19. And I seen him and I thought, I know him from somewhere, knew his face. And it clicked, it's Ernie Shavers. So I left my group of friends, went over and said to him, Ernie Shavers, you know, you Ernie Shavers. And he puts a huge hand out and says to me, I am indeed, son, he said. And he says to me, the first thing he says to me is, and your name is? I tells him my name and stuff. And he says, very, very pleased to meet you. And we chatted away for what I didn't realise in the end was something like 25, 30 minutes. And he was so warm, so friendly. He bought me a drink. I said to him, do you want, no, you know, he wouldn't take anything in return whatsoever. No. And what I'm trying to say is, he was like meeting an uncle or a family member you didn't realise he was so warm, friendly, and the biggest thing of all, respectful. I mean, he's a living legend, and I'm with some at the time, kid off the street, just in a bar, having a drink with friends and that. And, he doesn't know me from Adam. And he just gave me 30 minutes of his time. He, he really is the nicest guy, nicest celebrity that I've not known, that that you don't know or nothing, or living legend that I've ever met. He was so warm, so friendly, and just I cannot speak highly enough of the man. I know over the next few years of stuff and that, I used to see him around and say hello and that. Never, I'm not sitting here proclaiming to be a friend of his, I'm not. But we'd say hello, and if I see him and that, and he knew my name, that was it. And like I say, I haven't seen him for many years, and I often wonder, I've not heard much recently and that, and I don't know how he's doing lately and stuff. But, so yeah, when you actually meet some of these guys, I can't say the same for everyone, but and a lot of boxers are like certainly the true greats. I'd imagine they are just really nice people, say in contrast, when you talk to people on YouTube, fanboys, casuals, 5-minute wonders, bandwagon jumpers, whatever you want to call them, who talk about these guys, you listen to these fools on YouTube that they're the hardest man in the world, all the stupid ass threats from behind the keyboard, and this, that, and the other. And I'm not interested. I mean, I'm going to tell you straight here now, I ain't interested in threats, making them, receiving. I certainly ain't going to make any. People want to throw them at me, that's fine. That's not a problem. Doesn't bother me one iota. Won't make me sleep any uneasier, you know. Um, you know, more than any of us, there's enough to worry about in the world today without some stupid threat from some clown. So, yeah, my point is, when you meet a real fearsome guy, someone who really could do damage to anyone, I'm sure. Certainly when I met him, I guess he'd have been in his 50s then. My God, he still looked magnificent then, but above all, respect, something that seems to be sadly lost. I don't know if some of these people would be the same if you met them face to face. But this social media generation do lack respect. Yeah, I've given a bit back, but I've been provoked. I've been provoked quite badly before I'll react. And I've said it before, having this channel has learnt me one or two things. I used to always be like, and I think, why are they giving me talking? Then it's clicked. There is no respect in this social media world. There is from a lot of people, but you can tell the type within, I would say, one message that they've sent you. You can tell the type. Certainly 2 messages you can tell, because the first one, you do get people who will put stuff and it is just a wind up, and then they'll say to you in the next message, oh look, sorry if that offended you, that's not right, I'm just pulling your leg, geeing you up, whatever you want to call it. But once you get 1-2 messages off them and that, you know they're an asshole, don't you? Basically. A keyboard warrior, brave 6,000 miles away, whatever. behind a keyboard. So I sit here and have a little chuckle at them and decide whether I'm just going to infuriate them by putting something that I know will just infuriate them, or just ignore the silly sods, basically. And what I'm again saying is, I much prefer people like Ernie Shavers, real people who've been there, done it, and got every single T-shirt you want, and just have respect oozing out of them beyond belief. So, yeah, to wrap this up, I'm not even sure what I'm going to call it. Ernie Shavers Respect, perhaps. Like, subscribe, comment, love, hate, whatever. I don't mind. Above all, like I always say, take care.